I do not seek to escape responsibility for my actions by placing the blame either on the physical and emotional trauma brought on by the accident or on anyone else.
You are in this movie, Chappaquiddick.
Yes.
November 22nd is what I heard.
November 22nd.
How did you come to get that role? And, you know, how much did you know about the Chappaquiddick incident before you started?
Yeah, I mean, well, I got the role. It was something that was offered to me, and it really wasn't lining up schedule-wise. I was taping a special, like, during the shooting, and I was like, I can't do this and the movie. But they were flexible in allowing me to go there. But you know, I've always enjoyed acting. I love it, but it's whereas with stand-up, you can kind of write your material and go out and try it. With acting, you kind of have to beg for the job, you know, or wait for the opportunity to come up. I mean, I love acting. It's just the process of getting the job. I describe it as like stripping, but you don't get $1. You know, it's, so when the opportunity comes up, I was like, yeah, great.
And they're like, we see you as a very serious DA type.
Well, I think, you know, without the beard, you know, and when I did, you know, I've done a couple other dramas, you know, Chuck and The Experimenter, and they're kind of these strange period pieces. I mean, you know, without my beard, I look kind of like, I look like my dad, which is like this serious kind of banker guy. So, and I think I can act. So I look the type of like, you know, a white guy from the 70s, you know?
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
That movie is interesting to me in a way because it was about how a bunch of people covered up a powerful guy's kind of malfeasance, which is a topic that we revisit again and again.
In some ways, you know, Ted Kennedy would go to jail, but then again, you know, the Access Hollywood thing didn't stop him from winning the election.
No.
So we're in a strange age where, I mean, you know, it's maybe we're at the end of the Roman Empire where people, it's like the level of corruption is so bad. But I think the Chappaquiddick cover-up was unique, obviously, but it was, you know, like there was someone who died. Yeah. And it was still covered up. Where you're just, I mean, it's baffling to look that it was not that long ago where I think the Kennedys were kind of squashing people doing this movie. And now we're not, you know, there's not really, I think there's a Kennedy or two in Congress, but, you know, when I was a kid, I think they couldn't make Chappaquiddick because there was too much pressure on Hollywood to not make it happen because the Kennedys were very important.